Greetings, adventurers. Today's video is sponsored by TTDEYE. They are a colored contact company that makes all different kinds of contacts, everything from more natural looking contacts to vibrant, colorful ones, all the way to kind of cartoonish anime ones. They have a lot of really fun ones. And they have contacts that you can get both in no power, like if you don't actually need contacts in real life, all the way up to like a pretty strong power. I actually have a pretty strong prescription, so not all colored contact brands even have contacts that are strong enough for me, but they do. So if you have been around this channel for any period of time, you've probably seen me use colored contacts for different characters. I think they're super fun, and they're a way to just kind of add depth and add something new to a character, just something kind of fun and unusual. That being said, I have tried a few different brands of colored contacts in the past, and they were all okay. None of them were like painful or bad, but they just were not super comfortable. Now, I have had contacts myself and glasses and contacts since I was 12 years old. So I know what contacts are supposed to feel like, and all of the other colored contacts that I've had were just a little bit thicker feeling, and I felt like they really dried out my eyes, so I have to like blink a lot and just not super comfortable. But because they were all that way, I was like, well, I guess colored contacts are just not as comfortable. Like, whatever, I'll get used to it. But that was until TTDEYE sent me some of their contacts to try out. The first time I popped in a pair of theirs, I was like, am I even wearing contacts? They were so comfortable, and they really feel like they breathe nicely, so they don't like dry out my eyes. I am a huge fan. So you've already actually seen them on the channel if you've been here for a little while. There's the villainess video. I was wearing a pair of kind of yellow ones. And then the doll's kitchen one, I was wearing a pair of blue ones. And then you'll see another pair in tonight's video as well. The contacts also came with a couple little bonuses, as well as instructions on how to put in contacts and a few little tools that are helpful if you're not used to it. You get a little handheld mirror and things like that too. So very user-friendly, very well packaged. They all come with their own cases and stuff like that too. So everything you need to wear them and take care of them as well. So if you are a role player or a cosplayer or just want to try it out for fun, I would highly recommend that you check them out. They are affordable and, as I've said, very comfortable. So there is a special link in the description, and you can use the code WHISPERWIND to get 15% off your whole order as well. So thank you to TTDEYE for sponsoring this video, and thank you for watching. Okay, all right. We got this. Just take what you need, and then you can put them back, and they'll be none the wiser. Oh, I hate this. I know I wasn't ready. It's okay. Maybe if I just sort of enter their dreams, then they won't even be able to see me, really. Maybe that would work. What are you? Oh, you're waking up. No. Please don't freak out. Please don't freak out. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I promise. I know this may be a weird thing to hear from, a demon who brought you to hell, but I promise I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, yeah, sorry, that wasn't helping you not freak out. Hi, you're in hell, but it's just temporary, okay? It's not even like the nasty part of hell, this is like one of our guest services where we summon humans to take what we need when we don't feel like going hunting on our own, and then, we put you back. So it's totally fine. I promise you're not going to see any of the, like, icky part of hell, okay? Just this room, and then you will go back to your room, and you won't even know what happened, okay? Yeah, yep, I did say demons. That's me. I'm a demon. Hi, nice to meet you. Oh, I knew I was going to be terrible at this. I'm sorry. This is my first energy extraction ever. I'm just a little bit nervous. Okay, I am. There are other things that demons can do, other like occupations that we can have. But when your father is like one of the OGs and he's like really, really good at, mortal energy extraction, then you kind of have some expectations that you have to fill. So I went to the Hell's School of Seduction and was, nowhere near the top of my class, but I graduated. And now my sort of final task is to extract energy from you. I was really hoping that I could maybe do this while you were sleeping, but that's okay. I'm gonna make this as not unpleasant as possible. Okay. I mean, you're actually technically you're kind of lucky that you got me, because there are some demons who will just take whatever they want and they don't care about you at all. But see, I believe in this thing. It's a little bit of a new concept in hell. It's called consent. Yeah, I don't like to just barge into people's bedrooms and just, seduce them or do other not very nice things to them without their say-so. So I thought that it would maybe be easier if I just brought you here and we could like maybe have a talk, and maybe I could even like try to, seduce you a little bit. But now I'm realizing that now that you're here, you're a little bit scary. So I don't know that I'm going to be very good at that either. Okay. Let me just... How are you doing? How are you feeling? Oh, you're actually okay with this? Okay. Well, that raises some questions in and of itself. How's your relationship with your mother? No, you know what? I don't want to know. Okay, listen. It's actually pretty simple. You see, demons, we feed off of energy from mortals. It's kind of one of those mean little tricks that the cosmos played on us, because we are honestly and always better than you. We are stronger. We are faster. We are able to change our appearance almost at will. We live for thousands and thousands of years. We're really hard to kill. And yet we rely on energy from you guys. Or, I mean, souls. Those are obviously like a more sustaining meal, but unfortunately those are kind of a hot commodity in hell. So really, I only get those for family dinner. And let me tell you, I hate going home for family dinner. All I ever hear about is, my father's new escapades. And then I have this brother who was like top of his class at the School of Seduction. And all I ever hear about is, oh, how great your brother is. And why can't you be more like your brother? And it's really not that hard. Just, it's terrible. Honestly, I'd rather just eat energy. Anyway, so all I need from you is a little bit of energy. What? No, it doesn't have to be that. I mean, it can be, there are some people who really like doing that, but it doesn't have to be that. It just has to be any kind of strong emotion, Now, often people do use things like lust. That's a pretty strong emotion. But there are other sources of energy that we can feed off of too, as long as it's strong. There are some demons that they exclusively deal in agony. Those are the ones you definitely don't want to wake up and find in your bedroom. Trust me. But that sounds really icky, and again would completely go against that whole consent thing. Have you heard of consent? Oh, it's a relatively new concept in hell, especially when it comes to, the inferior mortals. Not like inferior in a bad way. But Anyway, so all I need to do is take away a little bit of energy from you. But, you know, it could be something that maybe you don't want, as long as it's something that is strong. Yeah, you know, things like, well, there's agony, there's despair, but, you know, there's also like loneliness, maybe just like really, really sad feelings, you know, anything like that would kind of work too. Loneliness? Oh, yeah, today is that weird human holiday where you all trounce around and show off your relationships with each other, and then the people who don't have relationships just feel bad about themselves. Yeah, that's terrible. And you guys call us the monsters. Yeah. Are you feeling a little lonely because of that? Yeah, I can see that. Sorry. Well, sure. I could try to extract some of your loneliness, maybe. That would probably work. No. You know what? Consent goes both ways. I'm not really feeling the whole other way. Okay. No thanks. I am really not interested in that. I think that loneliness, it's pretty strong. You know, lust is strong in the moment, but when you're talking about like different kinds of energies in hell, the negative ones actually are usually stronger, like over time, you know, kind of those emotions that can just sort of eat away at you. Yeah. Lust is like, you know, you have a big moment and then it's gone. But loneliness, that one can linger. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that you're experiencing that, but actually maybe this is a good thing for both of us, because then I can extract some of that loneliness from you, and you can feel better, a little bit better about yourself. Does that sound good? Okay, yeah, that should be enough to at least graduate. I should think. See, the thing is, once you actually extract the energy, it's more based on the strength of the energy as opposed to what kind it is. So, as long as like you've been really lonely, yeah, okay, yeah, I think that should be okay. I think that should work. Have you ever had energy extracted by a demon before? That's a silly question. You probably wouldn't remember it anyway. We have the ability to just kind of wipe away your mind. That way, you know, the human world doesn't like get all wary of demons. I mean, for the most part, I'm sure most people probably wouldn't be believed that they were visited by a demon, but you never know. Enough attacks over time and people would start to get wise. Very, very slowly start to get wise. So, here's how this is gonna go. I'm going to just extract your loneliness. Just take it away from you. And then at the end, I will wipe your memory. So you won't even remember that I was here. And then you'll fall into a deep sleep. How does that sound? Alright, you have yourself a deal. Oh, not that kind of deal. I promise I'm not making a deal for your soul. Just for your loneliness, which you already said that I could have, right? Okay, so let me try this out. Do you consent to me taking away your loneliness for you? Awesome. Okay. That's how it works, right? Okay, great. So you consent, and I consent. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now in order to actually do the extraction, first I need you to just take a couple of deep breaths, okay? We just need to get you feeling a little bit calm, almost a little bit in sort of a haze. Yeah, just kind of turn your mind off if you can. That'll make it the easiest for me to like find what I need, okay? Okay. So why don't you just sort of take some deep breaths. Start to empty your mind, okay? Just try not to think about anything at all. All of your worries, just push them to the side. In fact, if you want to actually kind of physically picture it, like just take all of your worries and smush them into a little ball. We're just gonna put that over there on the shelf, okay? You don't need to worry about anything right now. Just clear your mind. You can close your eyes too if you want, if that helps, but you don't have to. Just clear your mind of anything except focusing on the sound of my voice, okay? Good. You can keep breathing a little bit deeply if you would like. It's up to you. Whatever would make you feel the most relaxed. Good. Yeah, you're looking pretty relaxed now. That's good. Are you ready to begin? Excellent. Okay, now I'm just going to take my hands here. Just going to come in and just start to grab away that loneliness, okay? Okay. Just hold nice and still for me. There. There we go. See, that shouldn't feel painful at all, right? Good. There we go. We're just going to come in here. You just keep your mind nice and empty for me, so I can really find what I need and just grab that. I mean, it's not really a pleasant thing anymore anyway. It's not like you need to hold on to it. No one should have to feel like they're doing life alone. You humans are very social creatures. I mean, that doesn't mean that you like to be around people all the time, but you thrive on your relationships. Not just romantic ones, but all of your relationships. Your family, your found family, your friendships, your companions, people who are maybe, close to you, like they live close to you or they work close to you. Your life is full of all kinds of relationships. And you humans, you need those. No one is meant to go through life alone. Especially with your terribly tiny lifespan. You're probably going to get less than 100 years on this planet before it's off to the next plane. It'd be a shame to waste however many years that you have feeling alone. Now, loneliness, of course, it's a perfectly normal feeling. Maybe you lost someone recently, whether it was a death or a relationship or just a friendship. Maybe you moved somewhere and so you've kind of lost touch. It's okay to feel lonely. It's normal. But it's not how you humans are supposed to feel. I would guess that if you really thought about it, you do have people who care about you. People who love you, want to see you happy. And if it's romantic love that you're looking for, I bet it's out there. All of you little mortals are just running around on this big ball, trying to find your soulmate. It's actually quite rare to have a soulmate, but that doesn't mean that love is rare. You find someone that you are compatible with, someone that respects you, understands you, sees the good and the bad, and loves it all. And someone that you see their good and their bad, and you can love and respect all of them. I think sometimes maybe you mortals are thinking about love in a way that it has to be this big moment, it has to be this huge fireworks, whatever you want to call it, so that it's your soulmate. But sometimes love starts out small. Sometimes it's more like mutual respect, friendship, understanding, and then it starts to grow. From my limited experience dealing with you mortals, those seem to be the moments, the people that really last. Either way, whether you have someone or not, no one should feel this much loneliness. There's a lot here. It's quite powerful. No, it's okay. Honestly, I probably have enough that I'll pass my class, but I don't want to leave any of this here. Are there any other emotions I can take away from you? As long as they're, strong. Sadness, despair, maybe some jealousy, or anger, or bitterness. Sure. Yeah, I can just kind of feel around a little bit, I guess. Metaphorically speaking. Metaphorically. Okay, yeah. I think I've got most of that loneliness. Hopefully that'll help you feel a little bit better. But if you'd like, I could take a little bit of a deeper dive to see if I can't find something else to take to. Just something else to take to. Okay. This one is going to take a little bit more energy on my part, so I might not be talking through it. You might also hear some sounds. Don't worry about it. It's just a demon thing. Alright. You keep staying nice and calm, okay? Nice and relaxed. Try to keep your mind from wandering as much as you can. Let's see if we can't find some other negative energy that would be tasty. Okay. Alright. Well, that was very successful. How are you feeling? Did that feel like it did anything? Good. Good. Yeah, there was a good mix of stuff in there. Some sadness. Some despair. Some bitterness. A little dash of anger. Yeah, that was pretty productive. Okay. You know what? I'm actually feeling a lot better about this whole demon thing. extracting energy from people. Yeah. If I can just, talk to people a little bit. Yeah. Maybe this isn't so bad. And you're feeling better? Interesting. See, my brother never talks about that part of actually making people feel better. But if I can do it this way, then I can figure out a way to make that work for me. And then get my father off my back, too. Okay. Well, I did say that I would help put you back to sleep after all of that. It's the least I can do after everything you've done for me. Okay. Now this will wipe your memory of me. What? No. I can't let you remember me. That would be against all kinds of demon code issues. We don't really have rules. It's a little hard to govern demons. But we do have guidelines, and honestly, the guidelines that stick are the ones that make the most sense. So if I left my memory of you, then who knows what you would do with it, and that could hurt, honestly, all demon kind. So, sorry, I do need to wipe your memory, but I promise it won't hurt. You won't feel a thing, okay? I promise you won't feel a thing. Okay. Now, I need you to keep your mind as clear as possible, okay? Now, if you don't, it's still gonna work. So, don't get any ideas. But it'll just be a little faster if you keep your mind nice and clear, okay? The more that you try to resist, I don't think it'll be painful, but it will just be more difficult. So, it would be better for both of us if you just let me do this, okay? Okay. Now, just keep that mind clear as much as you can. You can close your eyes if you'd like. It'll probably be easier if you do. But it's okay. You don't have to. I know, strange demon transported you to hell. You don't have to. But I will wipe your memory, and then you'll fall asleep, and then I'll transport you back to your bedroom, and you won't even know what happened. You'll wake up in the morning having lost no time, but hopefully having lost some of that negative energy, huh? It doesn't really matter if you'll see me again, does it? Because you won't remember it anyway. I might remember. We'll see. I think that's the best I can do, is offer you a we'll see. But I do need to take your memories now. So, you just keep nice and calm again, okay? We just have to come in here. Just wipe. Wipe away. Wipe away. Wipe away all of that. All of those memories. Wipe. I almost wish that